Welcome back to Unbound Tap. This is episode 1 of Beer Blitz.
So this is our first time doing this series. That's why it's episode 1.
Episode 1.
So basically how the rules work is we went down to our local LCBO. That's where we purchased beer in this great province of Ontario. And we made sure we didn't know which beer either one of us were purchasing. We
Very secretive.
Very secretive.
Very secretive. We spent an hour in there. An hour in the LCBO.
Yeah.
To give you guys
got a lot of
long
looks.
time.
So I went in first. I chose 3 beers. I didn't really know what I was picking going in. So, and then Elliot did the same. So it can be anywhere in the world, whether it be local or in a completely different country. And we choose 3 beers. We don't know what they are. The other person has to drink them. Hopefully, if they can, if they have what it takes, right? And then at that point, the person has to guess what country the beer is from. And ultimately, we're looking at what kind of beer it is, like what the brand is. Molson, Coors, Sleeman. Those are all pretty popular names. I don't know if any of those
Budweiser.
are
Yeah.
And the last one is like the type of beer. You know, lager, amber, like a IPA. We won't do IBV. That's a bit too intense.
I don't really. I wouldn't know where to start with that.
I'm not really a beer expert, right? Just a beer enthusiast. So, but if you are...
So in terms of that, so we're doing. You get 1 point if you can guess the correct country. 1 point for the type, like you mentioned, pale ale, lager, whatever. And then the last if you can actually guess the name, and that'll be 2 points there. So that you actually have to guess. You can't just say, "Oh, I think it's American." You have to guess it's Budweiser, it's Bud Light, so on. And we didn't mention this, but Bud Light and Budweiser, like, you have to guess the right one. So if you guess Bud and it's Bud Light, that's a no-go. Okay, so we're gonna be strict in that. We're gonna be strict in that. But if you say
just
Bud,
for Budweiser.
if you for Budweiser, I guess that's really the only Coors Banquet, I guess you would say. But yeah, so that's the only one. If you say Bud and it's Budweiser, we'll give it to you.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah. So I don't think we mentioned. So the we have one wild card beer where we know the person may have drinking it, may not have drinking it, but they probably don't know. So the 3 beers that I picked for Elliot, one of them is local. You know, it's in the Toronto area. There's a lot of breweries in the Toronto area, so it's not really a good hint. You know, it's a hint, and you can use it to your advantage, but it's not a huge hint, right?
Okay.
The other one, I've seen him drink once. It was a night.
Probably a night I don't remember.
Probably a night he doesn't remember. And it was in a distinct bottle, and he probably doesn't even remember the taste of it. So, but he drank it, so it's in the rules, it counts.
Okay.
And the last one I know he's drank for sure, because it's pretty popular beer, right? Yeah.
Okay, I hope so. I mean, I feel like we're underestimating how hard this is going to be.
Yeah.
I feel like I could tell you Stella from Heineken, but I probably couldn't in a red Solo cup.
Yeah.
But for my picks, 2 of them definitely you've had before. One will throw you in a loop. One's definitely going to send you on a path, and you know you might pick one of the more mainstream beers that are similar to it.
Okay.
The other one you've definitely had, and the last one's going to be a shot in the dark. The last one, my strategy was picking a country that's kind of doesn't come straight to mind when you think of beer. Yeah. But they do make it there, and I definitely did see it on the label, so it does count.
All right. Okay. Well, you know,
let's fucking get into it, I guess, eh? All right.
So you're going first, right?
Fuck, I guess so. All right. Let's jump in. Let's start with beer number 1.
All right, Elliot. So this is beer number 3, because I can't really count. So,
all right.
You want to show the camera the beer. So it's a clear beer. I would bring the camera over, but
let me bring it up.
yeah,
Let me bring it
bring it
closer
over.
for you folks at home.
it's pretty foamy because it was just poured, but it's
all
a
right.
pretty clear beer.
Okay, so it smells like an IPA straight off the bat.
Okay.
I'm not sure. That might be the only point I get from this. So this is supposed to be the tough one. This is supposed to be the. Is it?
It's supposed to be a 1. Yeah, it's supposed to be.
So this is not. Is this the wild card or no?
That's not the wild card.
Not the wild card.
No, not
Okay.
the wild card.
Okay.
That's for last.
Okay.
What do you taste? Tell me the flavors.
Man, you're asking the wrong person for this. So it smelled like an IPA, but it's tasting like more like a pale ale. Like not like.
Like
I sound stupid saying that, but it's like it's not as hoppy as I thought it was
got
going
a
to be.
smooth taste.
Mm-hmm. Indian pale ale. I know they're in the same realm. I'm just saying. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I have a guess for what this is.
Okay.
We had a little conversation walking home, and I don't know if that's just pouring me down the wrong thing. So I'm gonna say the origin. It's Canadian. I'm gonna say it's a Canadian beer.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's a pale ale. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that it is the steam whistle pale ale. And I feel like I'm wrong with the last one, but I just don't know what else to guess.
You are.
So
Let's unveil a curtain. Let's show everybody.
you're
Let's show
gonna, you're gonna slide it in.
So let's see what.
Oh, let's go, baby!
I'm actually impressed.
Wow.
Giving you a hint.
Wow. Wow, look at that.
So Elliot's just taking a little bit of water break because he's had a bit too much beer. So.
Got dehydrated, boys. Stay in the action, stay in the game.
So I'm not going to give you the wild card. So the numbers are going to be a bit out of order.
Numbers are out of order. Okay.
So this is one that you should know. So world-renowned beer.
All right.
World-known beer. So this is 1.
This is number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. World-renowned beer. See, this is the problem with this is now there's too much hype for me to get this now. Oh, okay. Well,
It's pretty normal beer. I don't think you're gonna get it.
interesting. It's very flat.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean I've had it on the counter for about 2 minutes. So
okay. I get a very orangey.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never had this beer, so I don't know.
Have I had this beer?
I think so. I hope so.
Fuck.
It's one of the ones I've heard you talk about it.
You've heard me talk.
Yeah. Do you want a hint? Do you want to call a friend?
Okay, I'm gonna go with. There's no way this is overseas. This has got to be America. I'm gonna say America.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
It's gotta be
Really?
American.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's American.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste very good. That's for sure. I don't know if it's the cup. I don't. I think it's just the beer doesn't taste very good. I mean, it looks like a lager, so we're gonna go with lager.
Okay.
Lager. I'll say it's American, I guess. I don't know why I was thinking shock top.
Is that your
I
guess?
just got the orange taste. I'll just say it's shock top.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
All right. Well, let's take a pause and I'll bring out what we got.
What's number 1?
You ready?
Yeah. Please don't. If it's
Do
something.
you want to know? Do you want a hint and then you can re-guess because you're completely wrong.
I'm completely wrong.
Yeah.
Give me a hint. It doesn't count for the score, but just give me a hint.
So the logo is green, Like it has green in the color scheme of the logo. Not a lot of beers have green in their logo.
That's true. Fuck. Just whip it out.
Okay.
Whip it out.
All right. Well, this was your beer.
Oh, fuck.
Goulash.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Grolsch.
Oh,
Grolsch.
Grolsch. Is that how it's pronounced? I thought
Yeah.
it was goulash. Elliot, are you ready for your wild card?
My wild card. Okay.
Beer number 3, that's actually number 2.
Beer. Okay. It says number 2, but it's the wild card. Okay.
All right. Definitely some nice aroma to it. I mean...
Oh, she's dark, boys. She's dark. There's only one beer that I can think of that's this dark.
Well, if it's that one beer, don't think of it, because it's not that beer.
It's definitely not that beer. It kind of looks like Bone Shaker.
It's not Bone Shaker.
But I know it's not, because my insides are still inside me. This tastes like it's max like 2%.
You had it one night.
It's one night, I want this fall night.
We're at a club.
Okay, you're giving me way too much hints, man.
You're not gonna know. That's the thing. You're not gonna
Recently
know.
or like back in the day?
Recently.
That's Modelo then. If that's what you're saying was recently.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Okay, I think we gotta cut that. Cut that.
So,
Alright.
Elliot, you did guess the beer correct. I might have accidentally given you too many hints, but to be honest, I've never heard of the beer before, and I've never seen it other than that one night, so I didn't even think you were paying attention or heard of that beer before, so...
Don't remember that night, but I do know Modelo. How about we unwild card it?
Yeah. Well,
Since you gave me those hints.
I'll have a wild card, you don't have a wild card.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Everyone at home? Fair? Alright. Marcus's number 1 beer. There you go, sir.
Alright, so this is like you can't see because there's a bunch of foam and we're filming on a cell phone, so, but
There's a lot of foam in
there's
there.
a lot of foam, it's very clear, so I'm gonna try this out, get some, yeah, this beer does not taste good. It doesn't. I don't know what it is. It must be, this is like a 99-cent beer. Like, this is a beer you...
It's a buck of beer.
I don't know. Elliot told me that it's something that I think I would know, but it sounds like it's something I won't know. So, are you saying I've had it before or I haven't?
I think you've had it before.
Tastes really shitty. Like, that's...
Think about that though, because I know you gave me some hints. Why could it taste shitty?
Jeez, I'm just so stumped. It's definitely a lager.
Lager?
It's a lager.
Yeah, okay.
We're
Getting somewhere.
I'm gonna say the country is Europe.
That's true.
Well, that's not a country. It's an area, but is it in that area?
You'll have to guess somewhere in there if that's
Okay.
your guess.
I'm gonna say Poland.
Okay, so we're going with a Polish lager.
Okay, so it's not Poland, is what he's saying.
Polish lager, and then you gotta guess a name.
Honestly, I don't even know a beer from Poland, so I'm gonna say what's that one with the Indiana Jones guy on the bottle? It's like Tetra or
It's
something.
like Tetra.
Yeah.
So this is a beer I thought you would have had because there's 3 beers in this category. Okay. There's Michelob, or was it Michelob Ultra?
That's where I've recognized the flavor.
Right, good old Ultra, low carbs. The Sleeman Clear 2.0.
Okay, it didn't taste like Sleeman Clear 2.0.
There's Budweiser Select, and then there's this one.
I've never had this.
You've never had this.
I've
Okay,
never had that.
I thought you would have had it
But
before.
it does taste like Michelob Ultra. Like, it's got like a weird aftertaste to it. So, I mean, it makes sense. I didn't get it. At the end of the day, I'm at 1 point, so...
You got the lager.
I got the lager,
Now,
yeah.
I'll give you the choice. Do you want to make this your wild card? And you can double those points.
I'll call this my wild card, yeah.
You want to make this your wild card? Okay. So we'll say... I thought he had this before, so we'll make it... we'll make that 2 points. So you're at 2 points.
Okay, well...
All right. We're here, number 2.
Okay, alright. This challenge has shown me that I need to start drinking a larger variety of beer. Because I don't know any of these. Okay. It's another lager. It tastes pretty similar to the other one. It just doesn't have that gross aftertaste that it's like something happened to it.
That's fair.
I'm gonna say it's not from North America. I know that's not a point, but I'm gonna say it's not from North America.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's in the. Is it from Ireland?
Okay. What makes you say that though?
I don't know. I don't think it doesn't have a Canadian taste. It doesn't have an American taste.
Different taste. Is it similar to that Guinness Blonde you were drinking earlier?
The Guinness Blonde has like a aftertaste to it.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like almost like an IPA kind of
Like
aftertaste.
I feel the flavors of the harp, right?
It does, yeah.
Each stroke of the harp is a different flavor. That brings me to say it's harp.
You want to say it's harp?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good guess.
Shit.
It's a very good guess.
Is it harp?
And it is harp. I don't know how you fucking guessed that, but it is harp.
Perfect.
So
That puts me right back on the board.
that does put you back. So that's a full 4 points right there. So you have 5 points. What was
Wait. Double points.
Oh, sorry. So you're at
6.
7.
6.
Oh, sorry, no, 4. 4 and 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, thank you. All right, we're in number 3.
All right.
So Marcus already had his wild card. So
Yeah.
currently he's sitting at 6 points.
6 points.
So yeah, we're gonna
Excuse
see.
me. Ready to
We're
secure.
gonna see how can you secure the bag. Let's
Yeah.
find out. Number 3. In play.
All right. We're gonna switch this around. Do a little bit of aeration.
You could say that.
You got me 3 lagers. It's a lager. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going with lager.
Can I change my guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Pilsner.
You're going with the Pilsner. Okay.
You're really playing a straight face here.
It is what it is, man.
It's got a pretty strong taste to it. Almost has like I don't know. Huh. It almost tastes like an IPA actually.
It's a quality. It's a quality is what you're tasting. It's a good beer. It's a good beer. That's not a shitty beer. That's a good beer, yeah. That makes up for the Molson 67 that you had before.
Okay. Can I get a hint on the price? What was the price for this can?
The price for that can, and this is in Canadian dollars, and this, if you're in America, this is
paper
gonna
money, monopoly money.
Monopoly money. This can was, I believe, I don't have the receipt, I don't think, $2.80.
Okay, so it's not
It puts it at upper echelon.
upper echelon?
Yeah.
What is,
Like it's high end. It's higher end.
I don't know. I consider a high end like 330, 350.
Well, you're talking about craft beer. I'm talking about
Okay.
like Stella Heineken's around that range, $2.80 to $3.
Okay.
Right?
I want to say Sapporo.
Sapporo? It's a good guess. Is that your guess though? You gotta guess country too, right?
Country. Well, Sapporo is Japan, right?
Japanese, yeah.
Well, here's my thing. Sapporo, I've never had that much flavor. Like, there's a lot of flavor in that beer. Like, that beer kind of pack a punch. And I know Sapporo doesn't pack a punch. But, I don't know. I'm going to have to stick with Sapporo then, because I don't know.
Anything else is sticking out to you?
There's a lot of flavor, and...
What type are you sticking with?
It's not a lager. It can't be. There's too much flavor.
Pretty sure it is a lager.
It is a lager? Shit.
What?
I'm gonna say Germany.
German?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not Germany.
Okay.
Okay, it's not Germany. Because most German beers are Pilsners, right? And you've
That's
probably
true.
not had this before.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a sip.
Feel the flavor. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm blind. Like, I'm going in blind, but...
It's big bodied. It's big bodied.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh, jeez. I've never even seen this logo in my life.
a Spanish beer. This is Estrella.
Barcelona. All right, so, I mean, there's an obvious winner here. You won. I think it's because I gave you a hint. You wouldn't have known what this beer was if I didn't tell you the last time you were at our club. So, I mean, that's kind of my fault. I basically gave him the win. So,
Overall, I think it was pretty close. I think I had a lot of luck. The reason this guy came to mind because I was just thinking about it so hard.
yeah, I mean,
I
this
saw
and this were kind of given to you. So it's like, I mean, I also want to give a disclaimer. I only drink small batch craft beer. So
You
I kind of have a tongue
pump
for
your
the
own
finer
tires
things,
here, eh?
right? So, you know, this is kind of just like, you know, whatever, right? So I don't really have this like $2 beer, right? So
being the beer peasant that I am, I was able to scratch the win here, I think. All right, so I mean, this guy, we'll keep track. We'll do different things in the future, I think.
This is only one tiny one, right? So, I mean,
1-0, baby.
there's gonna be another beer blitz. There's gonna be another mountain to climb, right? So,
There's always another mountain to climb.
and you know, maybe give it a month, and I'll start drinking some more.
I think you discovered a new beer.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for watching.
yeah. Thank you.
Take care. Maybe here's a video idea. We'll do a video where
I
We
drink beers that
recommend-
don't taste good.
we find beers we think that you'll like.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually good.
that.
I like that.
Like a recommendation thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And maybe we'll do a video where I give you like my favorite craft beers.
maybe.
Yeah.
See, you got the basic shit, and then you get the high end stuff over here. So